Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the upcoming Ninjago City Market set, which of course is scheduled for a June 2023 release. For those that have not been keeping up with the news, this will be the fourth Ninjago City set following the original Ninjago City, the Ninjago City Docks, and the recent Ninjago City Gardens, which is still available to this day. All we know for sure about this set is that it'll be the biggest Ninjago set of all time, and of course the fact that it exists. We have no idea what the set will look like, we have no idea what minifigures will be included, though the leaks surrounding this set do confirm that the set will have a lot of minifigures in order to make it more of a populated space. As such, I've been thinking about this set quite a bit over the past couple of days, and thinking about what minifigures the set could possibly include. The Ninjago City Gardens set also had a lot of minifigures, and a lot of which were not minifigures before, as was the case with characters like the Mechanic, and I have no doubt that the upcoming Ninjago City Market set will also include some exclusive figures, some of which may not even have been minifigures before. So in today's video, I want to present my wish list for minifigures for the Ninjago City Market set. As somebody who collects Ninjago minifigures and would love to have some type of representation of all of the major characters, I'm kind of disappointed that we still don't have a lot of key characters as physical minifigures. So like I said, this is just my wish list of characters that I would love to see in the Ninjago City Market set. Not saying that these characters will be included, these are just characters and minifigures that I would love to see. So the first one is seemingly a no-brainer. I would love to see a Camille minifigure in this set. Camille is the Master of Form, and famously the only Ninjago Elemental Master to not yet have an official minifigure. A lot of Ninjago fans have just been forced to make customs of Camille for their own collection, myself included, but I feel like LEGO could finally take this opportunity to include an official Camille minifigure. Even if there are certain restrictions surrounding this minifigure, like her hairpiece apparently no longer being available, I'm sure they could work around it in some way to give us an actual official figure, and I feel like a lot of Ninjago fans would very much appreciate that. Next up we have Cyrus Borg. Now Cyrus Borg is kind of a weird case because technically he does have a minifigure already in the case of the Overborg minifigure from 2014's Ninjago Rebooted series. But I get why Ninjago fans would love to see a different Cyrus Borg, myself included. I feel like this is a pretty good representation of Cyrus Borg overall, but we need something that's a little bit more akin to the show variant. I feel like LEGO has a huge opportunity to bring in Cyrus Borg and the actual Cyrus Borg. Not the Overborg, not the possessed Cyrus Borg, but an actual, official, clean Cyrus Borg minifigure. Next up we have Twitchy Tim. I would love to see Twitchy Tim get a minifigure, and if you guys have seen some of my recent videos, you would know that at one point in time he was indeed going to have a minifigure. But for one reason or another, that minifigure was ultimately cancelled, but LEGO could totally bring it back for this Ninjago City Market set. I feel like Twitchy Tim would fit right into that setting, and why not include him, right? He's a very casual and also iconic Ninjago character of recent years, that's for sure. Appearing in both the Island and Crystallized, why not give us a Twitchy Tim minifigure? Next up we have Antonia, who I'm also surprised does not have a minifigure just yet. Antonia is a very, very awesome character in the context of the show. I love whenever Antonia shows up. She and Nelson are a pretty good duo, and we've already gotten a new Nelson minifigure, so I feel like we need an Antonia minifigure to go along with the Nelson that we just got for Ninjago Crystallized. Her minifigure doesn't seem like it would be too complex to make, as she's very much a casual Ninjago City citizen, but an important one, a named one, a recognizable one, and I feel like if this is going to be the Ninjago City Markets, they should probably include some city or street level characters, and Antonia fits that bill exactly. I would love to see Antonia get a minifigure in this set because I feel like little Nelson is pretty lonely on my shelf, and he needs his trusty partner in crime to go along with him. Next up we got Gale Gossip. This one might be kind of a weird one, but I feel like Gale Gossip could totally be included in the Ninjago City Market set. Again, she's also a street level character. She's a newswoman. She's always running around with a camera or a microphone, you know, that type of stuff. I think her inclusion would also be a no-brainer, though I must admit Gale Gossip is pretty low on my priority list. I don't think that we need a minifigure of her, but I would love to see one because why not? And also to go along with Gale Gossip, why not include Vinny as well? Vinny would be a very, very easy minifigure to make, at least in my opinion. In fact, I'm fairly certain I can make a custom of Vinny right now and it would be close enough to how he appears in the show. And especially with Ninjago Crystallized actually showcasing Vinny as a major character, you know, being Garmadon's roommate and all, I feel like Ninjago fans would very much appreciate a Vinny minifigure. Next up here is Dr. Julian, and this one seems a little bit unlikely because in the context of the show, this character is dead at the moment, but his minifigure has not yet been released. I'm not sure if the Ninjago City Markets would be an ideal place to introduce a Dr. Julian minifigure though, because like I said, it doesn't make much sense in the context of the show to include him in a modern set. However, I don't see a reason as to why he can't be in the set. I mean, if he's in there just so that fans can add him to their collections, I don't think that's such a bad thing. They could also include him but call him something completely different. They could just label him as a completely separate character, but actually make him look the exact same. Dr. Julian is pretty high on my priority list, but I'm honestly not sure if they would ever include him in a set like this, so fingers crossed for Dr. Julian, though it doesn't seem very likely. Next up, the new Ninja. Come on, this also seems like a no-brainer. The new Ninja were a huge part of Ninjago Crystallized, and I could totally see this Ninjago City Market set including all 5 of the new Ninja, or maybe even just a couple. If they would include all 5 though, that would be amazing. Just to have them running around this Ninjago City display, maybe you could have them battling the OG Ninja, who would no doubt also be included in the set in some way, shape, or form. But the new Ninja were a huge part of Ninjago Crystallized, and I loved their designs, loved their outfits, and even if a lot of other Ninjago fans don't care for the new Ninja, I personally would love to add them to my collection. But I think getting all of them in one place at one time would be amazing, and I feel like if LEGO doesn't want to include them in the Ninjago City Market set, they could totally make a separate set specifically for the new Ninja. Maybe include the minifigures, some type of build, maybe similar to those Star Wars battle packs that I keep on seeing. Imagine that, but for the new Ninja. But ideally, they would come in this set right here. But like the Ninjago City Garden set, maybe we're going to be seeing casual versions of the other Ninja. The Ninjago City Garden set introduced characters like Urban Nia, Urban Jay, and Urban Cole. Maybe in the Ninjago City Markets we could get Urban Kai, Urban Lloyd, or maybe even Urban Zane. Just other versions of the Ninja that have not yet appeared in the sets, that would be amazing to see as well. I feel like it's obvious that this set will indeed be including the Ninja in some capacity, so why not just make them exclusive figures for this set specifically? And make them exclusive variants, make them a little bit more collectible. So I think LEGO should totally include some exclusive versions of the Ninja, just to go along with this Ninjago City Market setting. And finally, why not introduce variants of other characters that we've already seen? Not characters that still need a minifigure, but characters that have variants in the show that have not yet been made in minifigure form. For example, Queen Vanya or Kabuki Mask Harumi. I think either of those would make for awesome inclusions, though I do have to admit I feel like it'd be a lot better if LEGO included characters that still have to be made as minifigures first, before giving us variants of minifigures that we already have, but I digress. I feel like including some of these would be awesome, along with some original minifigures, maybe some new ones as well. Prioritize the characters and the minifigures that still have to be made, and then maybe go back and make variants of characters like Vanya, Benthamar, any of the other Ninja allies as well. And with that being said, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for my wish list of the minifigures that I would love to see included with the Ninjago City Markets. As of the time of recording this video, we still do not know what minifigures will be appearing specifically, but I truly hope when those do inevitably get announced soon, that some of my wish list picks are on there as well. And if not, no big deal, obviously. I'm still going to get the set regardless. It sounds awesome, but I would love to see Ninjago and LEGO include some characters that deserve it, because at this point in time, there are a lot of characters in the Ninjago universe that still need minifigures, and these were just some of my most desired ones. And feel free to leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments regarding which minifigures you would like to see in the Ninjago City Market set, and let me know what you thought of my wish list as well. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very soon. Peace.